Okay. So one of the things, because the reason why I'm repeating this morning is because I still discovered that some of our people, they are yet to learn their lesson, and while some people they have been learning their lesson in a very hard way. And I always worried when I discover that people are losing money or liquidating their money in futures trading. Futures trading will be pushing you, even if they are telling you, hey, the futures trading will be pushing you to go and do B. If you have not tried that, tested that B and regret it, you won't realize it. So I want you to learn from the past experiences and mistakes that someone like us, have made. A future that I traded that made me to lose even more than $20,000 within, I think it's not within a month. Yeah, within 1 month. So how much have you lose that is up to that? So somebody that have lost up to that amount is now warning you. And I don't love people putting people's money in danger. Some leaders, they don't care. They will just be telling you, just keep trading this and that. Please be caution, please. It's not all about trading, but how you can last, stay long, stay last in this futures trading. Like I told people in my office, it was on Monday, the same way futures trading can make you in just in no time. How futures trading can make you in no time, the same way it can wreck you or bring you down in no time. So that is why it's very, very important to stick to money management. Now, which money management professionals in futures used to do? Let me give you one assignment. You can start to search for signals group, VIP signal groups where they used to drop signal for futures. If you can search for signal group where they can be where they used to provide signals for futures, especially the professional VIP signals group, go and check very well. Some of them will tell you that use 2% of your total portfolio. That is common amount they used to tell people to use. Some will tell you use 3% of your total portfolio, but they will just make sure that they are releasing up to like a minimum of 5 signals in a day, so that by the time you use 33% to trade 5 times in a day and you are making like 50%, 100%, so it will total sum together to be around 3% or 5% of your total portfolio for that day. Please, are you following? Please, can anybody still hear me? Can you still hear me, please?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
All right. Thank you. All right. Thank you. So they used to tell people that to go and trade with 2%. Some people they are mixing it up here. When I say 2% or 3% of your capital, it's not 3x leverage. I don't mean 3x what? Leverage. I mean when you have, for instance, you have $100 in your portfolio. 3% of $100 is $3. You open a first signal. Then secondly, you open the second signal with another $3. But this time around, don't forget, you have $97 left, right? But don't consider 3% of that 97 again. You just put another $3. So I believe that from that 2 trades, 1 or 2 trade must have closed before you receive another third signal for that day. So the third time you put another 3%, $3. The fourth signal, the fifth signal. So you're going to trade with $3. So at the end of the day, if I thought this kind of sudden dip happen, it's no other reasons. It's because futures is not anybody's mate. Futures, sports can be your mate, too, but futures is not anybody's mate. You can see what happened. On day voyage today in our group, you can see how many signals I dropped that day. I have dropped like 5 signals that everything went well. 5 signals for that day, and everything hit our take profit. But I know I should have even stopped with that 5. But I went back to my charts. I still see, many a kind of pump that want to happen. That's why I released those 2 signals. I mean, 2 or 3 other signals to make it 8, or if I'd not even dropped to like 10 signals that day. Okay, so but you can see what happened to the market. Even they released good news for that day if you are to consider fundamental. And with the fundamental and technical, everything just pew down since that day for yesterday. The point we had now is a kind of point that as a professional trader, as at even between yesterday evening and now, after that heavy dump, when we are having that heavy dump, people that know how to scalp, they can quickly short the market and scalp. But immediately after that heavy dump, when the market bounced back to the strong support of 18,000, since that time, every traders they must stop trading anything, because you don't know whether market is going to long or what market is going to short. Like the update I posted on this class this morning, that if BTC could only maintain the 18,400 this today, between now, another day is counting now, another candle is reading now in a day chart. Go and check your 1 day chart, either on your Binance, even if you cannot use TradingView, go and check it. Discover that all the small time frame, they are trying to show a sign of this thing, bullish engulfing candle and all that. They are forming good pattern, but check that 1 day chart. If you check the support level of that 1 day chart, you discover that in fact it touches, for futures platform it touches 16,000, for sports platform it touches 17,000 or thereabouts yesterday. Sometimes in futures they used to intentionally drag that thing down to liquidate people. So that's why extra careful is needed, so that you will not get your money liquidated. Okay. So, and when you are trading with 33%, you don't need to replenish anything. I felt so bad yesterday when somebody got liquidated in the name of replenishment. You don't need to replenish. Don't waste your bullets. You don't know what you program while you are trading on cross. You have programmed all your capital before you start the first trade. You have programmed all your capital, so no excess money. If you want to replenish, you have to go elsewhere to go and move money for your replenishment. Don't touch the capital you already started your trade with, because all those capital is what is going to cover you when market go against you. When I show you my KuCoin exchange this morning, you're going to see some kind of a coin that I'm trading that is in minus 400 plus. And no other reason is like that, because I use cross and I don't want to accept defeats of liquidation. I don't care if I wait for 1 week. You can all had the testimony of Mr. David from Ghana. I think he's on call this morning. Last week Wednesday, when everybody traded on CoinW Signal, and market has just suddenly went other way around. People got liquidated, but Mr. David still maintained his trade. So since last week Wednesday up till this week Monday, the market reverses from like a more than 200 and minus 200 and something percent. From minus 200 and something percent, the market reversed back, and he later closed the profit at, I think, how many percent profit like that? Is it 46% or thereabouts? He told me. So that's what we're talking about here. It doesn't matter if you are in minus something now and you are still there. Don't worry, never mind. The one thing we just want to realize that we want to stop the liquidating our account. I've shared one of my experience with you people. It's by market dip, it was not in 2020 or 2021 or thereabouts. Market dip to level of minus 500%. The following week, the same market bounced back, and I made 100% of my money back. So that is what we are talking about. So what I'm trying to say in essence is that if you don't want any bad story, you don't want to regret trading futures. If you don't want to regret trading futures, please, if it is signal from CoinW Group, is it signal from CoinW Group? Is it signal from my group? Please stick to 3% of your total portfolio. Start with 3% of your total portfolio. Your capital base will now determine how much your 3% will be. If you are trading with $100, for instance, your 3% will be $3. But before I move further, to consider people trading with $20, $10, $15, $50, all fingers are not equal. Some people, they don't have more than that. That's their total portfolio. If you are the type here, you can maintain $1 to open a trade. You can what? You can maintain $1 to open your trade. You can maintain $1 if you are the type that are using less than $50 or from $50 below. You can maintain $1 to open a trade. So by the time, for instance, if you are using $50 and you open 5 trades, that is $5. So when the market is going against you, so you discover that you still have $45. So meaning that can take $5 in many times before you can get liquidated. So which might likely you not get liquidated at the end of the day. So then if you are using $100, for instance, your 3% is $3. If you are using $1,000, for instance, and you want to first of all open a trade, your 3% is $30. If you are using $10,000, for instance, your 3% is how many dollars? I think it's $300. Yes. If you are using $100,000, your 3% is $3,000. You can see that now. So that's why professional futures trader, they used to compound their money in that manner, to the level that their 3% will be something tangible and that can give them tangible profits. If you are trading with $100,000, for instance, and your 3% is $3,000, and you trade, you just manage to take 10% of that trade. You know what I mean? If I thought you now make 20% of that trade, you know what I mean? If you make like that. So there is futures is no rush trading. No rush. Don't rush. If you rush in, you rush out. Okay. But what will make that your 3% effective? It is when you use cross. It is when you use cross. But you might decide not to use cross, just that the moment you hit minus 100%, that 3% is gone. But if you still want to maintain staying in market for long, if you want to deny liquidation, finally, stick to 3% highest and stick to cross. You use cross and you stick to 3%. Please, I just purposely emphasize on that this morning, okay? So then, till tomorrow, that's the first point. Please, before I proceed, do you have any question on that first point before I proceed to the next point? Do anybody have question? If you have question, kindly raise your hand. Okay, Mr. Adeyemo. Mr. Adeyemo, let me allow Mr. Adeyemo to speak before I proceed. Mr. Adeyemo, can you unmute the microphone?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you for all you do, sir.
You're welcome, sir.
Now, the question I want to ask is this. Now, assuming we are using 3% of our portfolio to trade.
Okay.
How do we now do the compounding? Now, if it is $3 that I used today, then tomorrow, what will I use? The following day, what will I use?
Okay, I get that your question. Let's take, for instance.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, I can hear you. Hope you can hear me too. Can you still hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, let's say, for instance, that's why I said
I can hear you, sir.
That is the reason why I try to create a kind of backup for my team. No other reasons. We embark on the journey of compounding our money in CoinW. So, but I discovered that in most cases, it might not easier for them to be releasing up to like 5 signals in a day. And I want my people to do money management. So that is why I now tell people that, okay, KuCoin has up to like 130 coins on their exchange. Pending the time that CoinW is going to add more coins, let's combine the two exchanges together. Not that we are quitting CoinW exchange. Some people are getting it strong. We are not quitting CoinW. In fact, my people traded on CoinW yesterday very well. I also traded on CoinW yesterday very well. So, but because of the limitation when it comes to numbers of coins that one can trade, that is what brings about the plan B, as our name sound. That's why we have KuCoin as our plan B. So now that's why I used to release some signals, of which those coins are not available on CoinW. So if you can trade, for instance, you have $100, you use $3 to open first trade, maybe on CoinW. You make your 20%, you leave the market. The second signal is being released, you make your 20% or 30%, as the case may be. And in our own group now, you open another trade, you traded up to like 5 signals in a day and everything delivered. Or even sometimes more than that, because sometimes my own plan is that, if not because of the dip that is currently happening now and the indecision situation of market, I've planned that minimum of 5 signals will be releasing in my own group every day, that people can trade. If it is coin that is on CoinW, they trade it on CoinW. If it is coin that is on KuCoin, they trade it on KuCoin. I get you, sir. So now, if you can trade like 5 signals from my hand, and you can trade like 3 signals or 2 signals from CoinW side, at the end of the day, that very day, if not up to 5% of your total portfolio, you make 3%. And if you can make between 3 to 5% and you are compounding, the following day you compound, you divide your portfolio again, you discover that, okay, it's more than $3 now this time around. Like that. So the compounding continues. Compounding continues.
All right, sir.
All I'm just after is that I don't want anybody to get liquidated any longer.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so then don't forget, mind you, while using that 3% cross, you can't use more than 20x leverage. You can't use more than 20x leverage. I understood what Mr. Mike was trying to explain on group yesterday, when he explained the 30x leverage that people can be using from 10x to 30x now and all that. So though I've suggested that earlier, but maybe you couldn't see what I've been saying. I guess now one of the things that make people quickly liquidate in that market is no other reason, is because of the 30x high leverage people are using. Especially for beginners, it's not advisable to be using high leverage. But now, it's not advisable at all, so that you'll be able to then you are using high leverage at the same time. The money management is not that good enough. So those two things are really things that has been affecting the team. Okay, but thank God they'll be adjusting. But his own point is that if you use, for instance, you are trading with $3 on 30x. Madam Comfort is trading with $3 on 50x. Madam Yemisi is trading with $3 on 5x. Moshood is trading with $3 on 20x. And all of us, we were given the same take profit. Don't forget. All of us, we were given the same what? Take profit. And we put that take profit in our trade. Madam Comfort that is using 50x, I think it's the one using 50x, yes. Before that, our take profit is going to eat. Before we eat our take profits, Madam Comfort will have made 150% profit, which is about more than even the amount she used to open the trade. The person with 30x must have hit like a 70 to 100%. Somebody with 20x will have made like, let's say, 30%. Somebody with 5x will have made like 7 to 9%, or even not 8% or thereabouts. So in that case, Mr. Mike is now saying, there are some situations whereby he will tell people that don't wait for your TP. Close at 10%. Close at 10%. So if you are using low leverage, why people that are using high leverage are in more than 10% already? You will not be in 10% by that time. That is what he's trying to claim. But if somebody really wants to prevent him or herself and you use low leverage, even though you are not up to 10% of others, be contented with any percentage you have realized and close your trade honorably. Because the same thing is going to happen if the market is going against everybody. If the market is now going against everybody, Madam Comfort will have lost in minus 150%. Why somebody of 30x will have lost in minus 70%. Madam myself of 20x will have lost in minus 50%. Why Madam Yemisi that is using 5x might have just been in minus 9 or minus 8% loss. You can see the difference now. Hope you get it clear.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir,
Yes,
now,
sir. I can't hear you again.
One question is before you proceed. Now, on Coin W, are you trying to tell us that we should change our... Hello, sir.
I can hear you, man. I can hear you.
Hello, can you hear me, sir?
I can hear you, sir.
Hello, sir.
Hello, I can hear
All
you
right,
now.
sir. I said on Coin W. All right, on Coin W, are we to change our setting from isolated to cross now?
All my team members, I'm giving them that my strategy. That is what I want them to stick to. All my team members. But
Thank you, sir.
Yes, I repeat, only my team member that can stick to money management. So if you know you can't stick to money management, if you turn to cross and you lose all your money, you are on your own. Only if you know that you can stick to
that strategy.
3% strategy.
All right, sir. Thank you.
But if you cannot stick to 3% strategy, don't go for cross. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
So
thank you,
yeah, you're welcome. So that is why. Well, do you know one of the reasons why I first of all allowed the 30x introduced by Mr. Mike Bello? Is no other reason. Is because of the impression about the signal that is going to be a win-win always. That is going to be massive. It's going to be catch it immediately and all that. So that was why, because anytime you want to use high leverage, you must use it with a very 100% assurance signal that everything is going to hit pam 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 and you get out of the trade. But if it's a signal that you have discovered that it do fail sometimes, oh my God, please don't be using high leverage on that particular signal. I get it now. So like in our group yesterday now, imagine you release like 5 signals and all signal hit take profit, if not because of the manipulation of market that later happened to the other 2 signals I later dropped. But the first 5 signals in that day, everything went well. Had it been there's no any manipulation, everything would have come out in fly.
Very well.
Exactly.
That's true.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay. So let me allow Mr. Joel. You can mute. Okay, thank you, Mr. Adeyemi. You have muted your microphone. So, Mr. Joel, let me allow you to speak. We have a lot to cover with this.
Okay. Good morning,
leaders.
Mr. Thank you very much. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. In fact, I want to sincerely appreciate you going through some negative experience in future trading. So, and they say that the experience is the best teacher. You know, I know you have gotten the experience, but sometimes I am just appealing to us that we shouldn't wait for us to have such negative experience before we should learn. So I think it's time we learn from someone or some people who have gone through such negative experience. So based on that, because he made a statement, I think a few days ago when we were in class, he said, if you want to remain in future trading, you know, that statement is very, very heavy. He said, anyone that wants to remain in future trading should do everything possible to use good money management, not more than 3% of total portfolio. So in other words, someone can decide to use high percentage of the total portfolio, and the person will become history while still alive. We'll be telling history of I traded a future once upon a time. So that statement to me was very heavy. So I stick to it. And from what happened yesterday trade, I can tell you freely, as of now, I'm still in a minus 400. Yet I'm not panicking because I use only 3% of my total portfolio. So when that thing happen, those guys will go to 300 and something, sometimes 1 and something, sometimes 400 minus 400%, and the capital is still there. They just just like a scratch just was on just a floating. So I really thank you very much for sharing that experience with us, for those of us who want to listen. So now the next question I want to ask is this. Now, assuming someone used 3% and maybe in a day, okay, maybe at a section, 3 signals were released. Now, and someone used 3% of total portfolio for such trade using maybe cross. Like I myself, I use cross. My trade is on cross now. Now, using cross for those 3 trade, using 3% of total portfolio. Now, is it still advisable to go on up to 3 trade? I don't know if you get my question.
I get it very well.
Is it still advisable to go up to 3 trade, or should one wait and just stick to 2, and probably when one of them now hit or go negative?
If you remember, in one of our class, probably I think last week, I made mention of it that if you are using that strategy, even that I said if you are trading on my group, you go and check that my instruction on my this group. I said don't open more than 3 positions at a time. If you check it very well, it was stated there that don't open more than 3 positions. So meaning that if you, and I thank God that even as we are releasing the signal, 2, if you release 1, 2 signals now, 1 will be out. Then you discover that the 3rd signal entered, so you'll be in 2 positions. Then another one will be out, so it doesn't be in one. It doesn't be in trade at the same time. All those signals are not being in trade at the same time. So one thing you need to also think to plan is this. Let's say, for instance, somebody you are using 3% cross 20x. You are trading with $100, for instance. Your $100 is $3. 3% of $100 is $3. You now open like 10 positions at the same time.
Wow.
So how many? You are not using you are not using money management again, no, because $3 multiplied by 10, that is $30. When when those 10 coins, if that is kind of a big storm of crash that affected all the coins happens to you, by the time you are in minus 300, all your money, total portfolio is gone. Because it's going to take, when you are in minus 100, it's going to be replenishing. When you are in minus 200, it will have been taking another $30 entirely. So when you are in minus 300, another $30, that is $90. So minus 300 and something like this, all your money is gone. So, but while you are trading, you need to calculate. Let's say you open 3 trades. So meaning that 3 times 3, $3 times 3, that is $9. So market now go against you in minus 100. So it's now 101 minus 101 is now replenishing from your balance for you up to minus 200. When you are in minus 200, then that's when you now have $9 times 2 in your trade. $9 times 2 in your trade. That is minus 200. Now, when you are in minus 300, for instance, that's where you have $9 times 3. That's $27. When you are in minus 400, you have $9 times 4. That is $36. You can imagine that. When you are in minus 500, that is $9 times 5, $45 of your $100. So, meaning that before you can get liquidated, maybe when you are in minus 1,000 plus, which rarely what happened before market bounce back. Hope you get that clear now. So meaning that the maximum position you can open together, if you are even using the 3%, is 3. And so some people might even decide that I won't open more than 2. That's good decision for you. Have I answered your question, Mr. Joel? Mr. Joel, have I answered your question?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But I just have I have one thing observation I want to throw in now. 2 days
Okay.
ago, some people are complaining a group of coins W that the place will dry and is not dropping. Also, I don't know whether you observe such. Do you hear such complaint?
Those people I discovered that they are not getting it right. They are not getting it right, and people that got it right, maybe they don't know the timing of the USDT. When the network is slow, sometimes it used to happen in Binance too. When the network is slow, you expect your withdrawal in 5 minutes and all that. So, but from my end, I'm not experiencing such. But if anybody experiences that, let us know. If it is more than the necessary time limit, then that's abnormal. But if it's still within the normal time, so yeah.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir. Okay, Madam Comforts, let me allow Grandma to speak first. Then Madam Olajoy, get prepared. Madam Brother Big Dollar, Mr. Jimo, and get prepared. So, Madam Comfort, go ahead.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, everybody. Please, from today's instructions, I want to get it very clear. You are telling us that whether we are trading on CoinW or on KuCoin, we should use 3% of our portfolio maximum, and then use cross margin, then 20x. Am I right?
Yes, Madam.
Okay.
Yeah.
And are we expected to close after 10% profit? Because yesterday at the trading, I closed at when it came to 11+%, and I got 9% on my notice. But I found that many people went on and got 35, 40%. Is it still valid that after 10% we should close? I want to get that clear.
Okay. That one depends on the instruction given by Mr. Mike on CoinW Group, because he was the one that bring the signal, and whatever instruction he gives, if people do different things, that's how they're going to. Had the thing go against them, that's how they will have experienced big loss too. But if Mr. Mike said take your 10% and leave market, you just take your 10% and leave. If he says leave it, it's still going up, you too can leave it. I get it now. So that is just it. But sometimes it might tell you that you should leave it, because I've experienced like 2 signals like that, it dropped. That people have done like 13%, 15%, but later that trade later got people liquidated. So in a situation like that, you will not be liquidated, and you don't even need to panic to cut your own trade because you are on cross and you are not using more than 3%. Are you getting now? So that's in particular that what happened to Mr. David. All the coins and signal that Mr. Mike called last week that make people liquidated, when people were crying, or some people are putting stop loss, or some people are cutting their this thing and that, Mr. David just, because of the 3% strategy, Mr. David just left his own trade. I think Mr. David is on this call. He can testify to that. Yeah, he's on this call. I'm going to allow him to speak now. He left that trade, and at the end of the day, one was last week Wednesday. The trade that has been deep since last week Wednesday now, end up closing at profit this week Monday. Are you getting now? End up closing at profit this week Monday. So that is the power of using that strategy. So what I'm trying to, in my previous video, I told you people that I only restrict this strategy to any signal I release in my group alone. I told you that you still be using 5% for Mr. Mike signals and all that, but I don't want any any story of liquidating money and all that. I don't want it again. That's why I said let's just stick to one strategy like that from our own team. That does not mean that we'll not be following Mr. Mike's instructions when he release signals on CoinW and all that. We continue to do that. I guess now, but for our own safety, let's stick to the strategy that I know that professionals do use. Hope that is clear, Mommy.
Very clear, sir. Thank you, sir.
Mommy. Okay, Mr. Big Dollar. And we have a lot of things to cover for this morning. Okay, if we cannot cover it today, I think we still have Friday. Okay, so Mr. Big Dollar, go ahead, sir. Unmute and speak, Mr. Big Dollar. Unmute your microphone and speak. So, hello, Mr. Big Dollar, are you there? Oh, Madam Olajoy.
Hello, I'm here. Good morning, sir.
Morning, now.
Yes,
Morning,
sir. Yes, sir. How's families? How's work, sir? My question goes like this, sir. If, for instance, sir, if you are using cross margin, sir, and
Okay.
maybe the market continue going deep, and maybe he has used about, for instance, you say we should be using 3% of our capital, and at least maybe he has used almost maybe the 3%, maybe like 5 or 10 times. Now,
Okay.
my question is this now. After the market peaked and we are able to come out in profit. Now all the, let's assume you have used about maybe $15. The percentage of the market, the profit, can it give us the whole capital, as in the whole $15 that he has picked to, as in to cross margin the
I get
market?
your question. I get your
Okay,
question.
sir.
No,
Okay,
no
sir.
is the answer, sir. No is the
Okay, sir.
answer. When you are trading on cross and the exchange is crossing to your money to go and pick your money, that money is not adding up to your margin. That money is just kind of a way of extending you from or escaping you from liquidation. Yeah, it's just a way of escaping you from liquidation. So the money is just escaping you from liquidation, not that the money is being added to your margin. By the time all the market reverses, your initial 3% is what you are going to get profit on, not on the money.
Okay.
So because as the market is coming back, the exchange will be returning back the money they have used to help you to extend your this thing. They have used to
Okay,
extend your
sir.
liquidation. They will now be returning back to your to your capital. Only money that can add up to your margin is the money you use personally yourself to replenish. Either you are on cross or you are isolated. If you are on cross or you are in isolated, if you use personal money from your portfolio yourself to replenish, to buy more by yourself, the money will be added to your margin, and you're going to get
Okay.
profit out of that total money together with the one you
Okay,
replenish.
sir.
But the one taken by the robot to extend your liquidation is just kind of extending liquidation purpose only. So it's going to be returning back to your balance gradually. So you are getting profit from the original margin money.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Okay. Okay. Madam Olajoy, where are you? Madam Olajoy, okay. Madam Olajoy, can you unmute the microphone and speak somehow?
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
Mr. Kumar, I'm coming. Okay, good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Thanks for all your efforts, sir.
Good pleasure, ma'am.
Please, I just want to ask this question.
Okay,
Assuming a signal is given on CoinW,
okay.
can we trade the same signal simultaneously on both CoinW exchange and KuCoin together?
If you have the money, you can do that. But if you don't have big portfolio, it's not advisable.
What I'm saying, sir, is, CoinW, assuming I have
Mm,
some money there,
mm,
and I decided to use some of it, maybe a percentage of it, like 3% of the capital in CoinW, to trade that same signal given.
okay.
Then I
Mm,
also decided to use 3% of my capital in KuCoin to also trade the same signal at that very
okay.
same time. Is it possible?
It is possible. It's very, very possible.
Okay.
It is very, very possible. Yeah,
All right,
it's
sir.
possible.
But, sir,
But I will advise you, please and please, I want people to be trading CoinW signal strictly on CoinW exchange, please. Because that's the
okay.
purpose of that group. That is the purpose why that group is being created. So I want people to be trading CoinW signals on CoinW exchange strictly. Strictly.
Thank you, sir.
And mind you, sometimes some people do make mistakes. If we share you signal on our group, you are trading in on CoinW or you are trading on KuCoin. Don't go to CoinW Exchange, our free group, to go and share the results there. You can only share the result of that under comment section in this group. So go and don't share that signal. I mean that result or the position of your trade. Don't share it on a CoinW group, please. That group is strictly for CoinW signals discussion and sharing of the distance. So, okay, Mr. Jimaila, unmute the microphone, sir.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, sir. We really appreciate you for your efforts, and may God continue to strengthen you in wisdom and in good health. There are two things I want to ask. One is concerning taking profit on the
Hello. You can't hear you again.
Okay, sir. I said when I close a trade at about 15%, so I check the results. So it will not be on that 15%. It may be about 10%, 12% that the result will come out. So I used to wonder maybe the exchange used to reduce or deduct the commission and give the results like that. That is one. Secondly, sir, and I have some challenges on the KuCoin W in searching for the particular coin that I want to trade upon. So when I click on USDT margin or something,
you have combined two exchanges together. You are
I said
finding
KuCoin. I'm talking about KuCoin.
Okay.
So I want to search for the coin on KuCoin. So it didn't come up. It will not come up. By the time I type it in the searching something, it will not come up. I don't know if there is some setting that I need to do. So on it.
Okay. Let me quickly explain the first question. If you don't know before, I want you to go and know that why they created exchanges is not other reasons. It's because they want people to trade so that they can get transaction bonus from people that are trading. So their own purpose is for people to trade on their platform and for them to get their own commission from those people's trade transaction. So so any exchange, even be it Binance, KuCoin, CoinW, name it, Gates.io, every exchanges, that is where they are making their money from. From you trading and from your transaction, they charge you and they make their money. Are you getting now? So that is that about that. Then secondly, when you are searching coin on KuCoin, for instance, don't leave it on favorites. Let me share my screen, but let me quickly share my screen. Fine. Okay. So this is futures, right? This is futures. Now you want to search a coin. So sometimes some people do leave it in favorite. Don't leave it in favorite. Come to coin. Let me see if I can on my marker. Okay. Can you see my screen, sir? The one that asked question. Hope you can see my screen, sir. Hello, can you see my screen, sir? Hello, sir. Hello.
We can see the screen, sir.
We can see it, sir.
Okay. Thank you. So now, when you click on this place, then sometimes when you search a coin, It might not pop up immediately. Let me say I want to search GMT. Sometimes if it's not showing, let me say Gala. Sometimes it might not show directly like this. You have to tap on this place. You have to tap on this place. Once you search a particular coin and it's not coming up like this one, and it's not coming up like this, you can just tap on this place. Just tap at the middle here. Once you tap it, it's going to bring out that coin. And sometimes network might cause it not to pop up. So that's just it.
Okay. Okay, sir. Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
Well, thank you for the response, sir. I brought a request to you when I chat you with a request of creating a community for us, because we are your community now. We're in your community, and what I with my own is my observation also, because I understand that there are some technical analysts in CoinW that might probably working with the CoinW, and maybe a peradventure there might be a reason, one logical or consciously or unconsciously, that a signal that will make us to liquidate our capital can be given at any time till that we can't know. So, but because we believe in you and your leadership style of ensuring that we that are in your community are to make money. So, not that you are not part of the company in any way, where you are here to make us make money and for you to make money as well. So, I have suggested that if it is possible for those our community in KuCoin under you, maybe you can create a challenge for us of about 120 days as it's been created for that CoinW, so that we will strictly be following the signal from you, and we have a target that you will set for us. And I believe that one will take us a long way if you can help us with that strategy as well. We appreciate it. So I just say I should bring it forth for your consideration, sir.
Thank you, sir. Daddy, thank you. In fact, I appreciate that too. But what I have in stock for you people, to me, is far better than creating a challenge for you people. How do I mean? My plan is that sorry, 1 minute, please. So now, what I have in plan for you people, in stock for you people. Please let's mute our microphone, Mr. Ayinla. Kindly mute your microphone, sir. So what I have in stock for you, let me quickly tell you, it's one of my agenda this morning. Two things are involved. I want to let you people, maybe that you are taking us, that your question have taken us to one of the agenda I have for you people this morning to discuss this morning. I want you people to have, if not much, little knowledge about market analysis. I want you people to have little knowledge, if not all. Especially if you look at our Plan B crypto students, especially those that have passed through the beginners, they have some materials, some PDF that talked about candle pattern. I'm going to drop another advanced one there for them today. If only candlestick pattern you can understand and master very well, in some cases you will be able to enter a trade with good profits yourself. You'll be able to enter a trade independently yourself. Sometimes, I get it now. So now if you now the type that are ready to learn more, if you now have some other if you have access to some other indicators, and you combine the indicators knowledge to it, wow. So it's better that way. It's going to be okay for you to be independent and good to know how to analyze for you, but than to just be receiving signals. If you can know how to analyze by yourself, honestly speaking, you can be making your target every day without anybody. without anybody. That is one. Then secondly, there's a particular indicators that I'm using that I want to introduce to you. That indicator, we do pay for indicator. For a crypto analyst will have know what I'm talking about here. For you to pay for that indicator, it costs like $49. But I want you to have learned some little things before you pay for the indicator. Once you connect the indicator to your where you used to analyze your market, the indicator will be giving you some alerts about movement direction, an accurate alert. And the indicator will be telling you the percentage a particular coin can do in a day. So if an indicator show you that this particular coin on this chart will do up to 15%, you can just take your 5% from that in case of any story and leave market. Am I communicating, please?
Yes, sir. We are with you.
Good. So that is the level I am taking you people to by God's grace. So I want to take you to the level that you be independent on your own, and you two can be providing signals to others. So that's the only way I think I myself can even have rest. Are you getting now? So I don't believe in all you people depending on me for life or always. I believe in building you people to be able to stand on your own. So by God, that's why I came up with our terms and conditions again when it comes for the crypto class. If you will have seen it on our Telegram group and all of my broadcasts. So if anybody apply to that crypto class, then I know that those are the people that I'm going to train, that I'm going to expose to the indicator, and they will go to stand on their own very, very soon. So have I answered a question, Mr. Ayinla?
Perfectly, sir. Perfectly, sir.
Is that okay by you?
Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. Very, very okay, sir.
All right. Okay. So, any other question? Any other question? Somebody, I think, another question. Mr. Diagbo, you can unmute the microphone. Mr. Diagbo, you can unmute the microphone. Mr. Diagbo, are you there? Mr. Diagbo, are you there? Okay, if you cannot hear Mr. Diagbo, let's allow Madam Margaret to speak. And we still have some other agenda. We just treated 2 of 5. Mrs. Margaret. Morning, mommy.
Good morning, house. Thank you very much, my leader, for what you are doing for us. We really appreciate it. There is this question that someone asked me, one of the people I brought to the group. She said she opened a short trade, and when the market was going against her, she opened long in KuCoin. Now, she was expecting to see 2 positions, long and short.
Okay.
But to her surprise, she only saw 1 position. And she saw that the margin has increased. Like she opened with $3 for short and opened with $2 for long. Then this 1 position she now saw, it was $5 margin she saw, meaning that the short and long have joined together. So she was asking me how. I said, I don't know. But unfortunately, she's not on the call now. She has gone to field service.
Okay.
She asked me to ask that question.
Okay, let me explain to you, ma.
Okay.
Every exchanges do have their shortcomings, as they do have their disadvantage. Okay. One of the disadvantages of CoinW is that they don't have many coins on their exchange. But this thing you just explained now, you can easily do it on CoinW. You can also do it on Binance. You can long a particular coin, at the same time short that particular coin, and it's going to open different positions for those coins. Okay. But what you just said now, maybe it is a setting that we are yet to get, because I experienced the same thing also. Okay. There's a particular day I was trading a coin. On a short. I was shorting that coin. That coin is now in minus 50 or thereabouts.
Okay.
I wanted to replenish. Instead of me to click on the short button, I mistakenly click on long button.
Hmm.
Now, if it is CoinW or Binance, it's going to open another position of open trade to long for me. But I discovered that it replenished that trade and turned that trade to long. The trade I've been shorting. It turned everything. It added all my margin together. It cut my loss away, and it turned everything to long for me. So that was when I dictated that, so what can be done, especially two positions that you can open short and long for the same coin on Binance and CoinW, that is not available on KuCoin. So that's exactly. So that kind of person, instead of that, that person can, if it's coin that's on CoinW, the person can go and do the other way in another exchange. Yeah.
Okay. All right, sir. Thank you very much,
But
sir.
maybe anytime I later get any settings concerning to that, I will let you know.
All right, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Mr. Jago. Yeah, you're welcome, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, morning, bro.
God will bless you in Jesus' name.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I would have quit. In fact, I would have quit away from this business, because you know what I sent to you. In fact, I will quit away totally from internet business, because I've lost a lot. So, but with the way and the manner you are approaching and you are advising us and you are teaching us, it just seems as if you know us or we are paying you something. So it's God that will reward you in Jesus' name.
Thank you, sir.
So whatever that will cost, especially me, that will cost me to have my way in this business, please let me know. I will do all. So to have all my money, which I've lost, because this money is not even me that have it. I borrow it. I told those people that this still by so time I will pay back. So now look at it. I lost a lot in BIT, I don't know the name of the used to call it. Again, this one, in fact, the one I started, my money remained $36. Was $36 that remains now, my capital. So, sir, please just whatever you can do, every one of us, to help us to get up and make it something out of this CoinW. Do it, and God in His mercy will reward you in Jesus' name. And I discovered something. I saw one message from one of our technical this thing. It's like as he has said, he has gathered his own group, having a place where they used to send their send those in their community. Send the signal to. So I wrote to him that you should not do that you should have the mind of Christ, that you should carry everyone along. It's God that used to repay someone. So he will repay him. So please tell others, help us to tell others that there should be no cancers. Okay, these are my people. We don't know ourselves. We are just helping we are helping ourselves. So please and please, if you know those people, tell them that they should not do that. And again, you said something, sir. You said those people, CoinW is from our money we trade. They have commission, sir. You said that. Hello?
Hello, I can hear you.
Hey, you said something, sir, that these people, CoinW, that from
not only CoinW, all the exchanges, all the crypto trading platforms.
Okay, what of the money we lose? Were they not the one that have it?
Two things are involved from the money you lose in the market.
Okay, sir.
From the money you lose in the market, they will get their charges as usual.
Okay.
But let's say, for instance, if you are shorting market, you are on short on futures. If you lose money, you lose money to people that are long that are long markets.
Okay.
If you long market and you lose money to people that are shorting market. That is why getting the direction of market, that's why we call it buyers and sellers. So if people are selling and you are buying, so that is where the short comes in. And people are buying, you are selling. So ability to know what direction you should trade on is what gives you profits. And they will get their own normal transaction as normal.
Okay, sir.
But if any liquidation happen, there's that liquidation sometimes used to come from exchanges. That's why they call it leverage market. If you are trading on sports, there's something like liquidation. But when you are trading on futures, so those liquidation, when it comes to liquidation, there's a difference between you not get liquidated and close your trade at stop loss, or you lost to some level, you close it. But if you hit liquidation, in most cases, that money used to be for the exchange.
Okay, sir. Sir, I have a question, sir. If I discover that the market is going against me, so and I just, without closing that one, just start sell again from the same day, this thing, how would that one happen? Can it happen like that?
I don't get that question.
If I'm on market buying, so and I discover that it's going to the direction of selling, and I re-enter again for selling.
Okay.
Without closing the one buying, what will happen, sir?
That's what we are trying to explain. That you can do that on CoinW Exchange and Binance and some other exchanges, but you cannot try that on KuCoin. So you cannot open two positions of short and long at the same time on KuCoin Exchange. But on Binance or CoinW, that is possible. You can open long. When you discover that the market is going to short, you can open short. But mind you, it's just to prevent loss. It may not give you profit you need. Because when you have long a market, for instance, that market will go up. That market is not going up again, it's coming down, you now short the market. As the market is coming down, you'll be gaining from the one you short.
Yes.
As the market is going down, you'll be losing from the one you long. Are you getting how? So you'll be losing more and you'll be gaining more. So at the end of the day, it will just be kind of win-win situation. Not that you make that profit, but you just use it to prevent your loss. Or to minimize your loss. Let me put that way. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. God bless.
You're welcome. So concerning you made mention of people that are releasing signal for their team and all that. The only thing they did yesterday that I did not like is this. When you discover anything that okay, you can see that I've been warning you people that not that we are not releasing signals in our group too. In fact, the signals we are releasing in our groups, I don't think they can release numbers of that signals in a day, especially the one we released in 2 days ago. But was any one of us go to CoinW Exchange to go and share their results? No is the answer. So they were just using that results to scatter the house, to distract people and to draw more people to their team. Go and look. I noticed some people they were saying yesterday that it's like these people have hidden agenda. Yes, Queen B of Mr. Sukomi was saying it yesterday. It's true. At the end of the day, they tell you that come and get our CoinW link, come and register in our team. We will serve you more better. So if not because of that, why would they be sharing results without sharing the signals? And if you cannot share the signal because of the Mr. Mike, then contact Mr. Mike and tell Mr. Mike that, Mr. Mike, this is the strategy we just discovered. Though. How can we include this in the general group for other people to benefit from? Then whether Mr. Mike will now instruct you that go ahead, go and share the signal on the general group. You don't do that. You just came to a general group. You are just posting results and all that. And meanwhile, all these people that you are calling your team members, you hijack them from other people's team. So you getting now? So that is why you need to be extra careful. And this so-called guy that is sharing this result and telling you people there is the kind of guy that used to risk people's money. I know how much people's money he has risked in Royal Q. He risked on somebody $65,000 to the level that the person has nothing to bring out from the royal queue. You know, when he was told to use money management, he refused to use money management. He was just putting the money in trade, put all the money in trade, just closing the guy's trade on loss anyhow, anyway. So somebody that have been doing that, it can do any undo. When other traders kept silent, when they were not trading, all the professional traders, since yesterday evening to now, nobody is entering trade because to avoid a kind of risk. This guy, kept trading up and down and all that. By the time people, even in this point of view, he has made people to lose some money sometimes ago. That was when Mr. Mike was announcing on group that if you are taking another signal behind him and you get liquidated, please don't come to me. That was that time when that guy told people to trade a particular coin and he got them liquidated. So he's the kind of guy that doesn't care about people, whether you lose or you don't lose, and he doesn't use money management. And he has no experience in futures. When does he started trading crypto? So as a matter of fact, so let's just forget about that. But I just kept moving in that group yesterday because I was trying to call him to attention on private chat yesterday. The way he was, reacting to it, I was like, okay. Let me just chill. Let me just chill. Let me just bone this guy. So just be cautious and be careful. I don't say you should not trade a signal, but be cautious, be careful, so that it will not push you to what you don't want. That's just it. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you,
You're welcome, bro. Okay. Yeah. And even it's one of my agenda. It's part of my agenda before that. You should be aware of people posting results on the CoinW Good. Don't be carried away. So it's one of it. Then somebody asked a question about gift bonus. Let me quickly explain the gift bonus again on CoinW. Gift bonus on CoinW. Let me explain that again. I later realized that gift bonus is just like for demo. Because my wife tried to open, before you can make use of that gift, you must have verified your CoinW exchange. You must have verified your CoinW exchange. My wife got verified and try to use, you can use that gift USDT to trade Ethereum only. So my wife tried to open trade with it, but we discovered that when he's making even 135%, when she's making 135%, there's no close button for her to close that trade. When the markets, later going against her, the markets went down to like minus something, and yet we are unable to liquidate the trade. I guess so that was when I announced that, I think this thing is just for demo sake. So please, anybody that's just registering, register and fund your dollars for trading. Don't rely or depend on that gift bonus for now again. Is that taking place? Because some people are still asking questions that gift bonus, how this, how that. So, but if you have anybody in the house that have used it successfully and take profits from it, please let us know. Mr. Larry, Stephen wants to ask question. Mr. Stephen Larry. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, good morning to you, sir.
Good morning, bro.
Yeah, hope you're doing good. Yeah, I just want to ask about spot trading, because if you have any advice on that, because I'm not into future. Just want to know your advice on spot trading, like with Royal Q.
Okay. When we're talking about spot trading with Royal Q, you can trade spots manually on any exchange, but Royal Q is just a tool for you to make it more easier for you to go about. And it's very, very advisable to use Royal Q to trade your spots. Why? Because it has some function. Royal Q has some functions that even trading spots manually does not have. So if you use Royal Q to trade spot, it's very, very okay. As a matter of fact, I'm telling everybody on this call that after you might have made money in these your futures, have it at the back of your mind that if you have not registered in Royal Q before, you will register. Because during our crypto class, if you join our class, the section is there that I'm going to explain reason why you need Royal Q robot to you. I will explain reason why you need Royal Q robots. I will explain to you as a backup. So Royal Q is one of the best robots on spot trading. We have some robots for futures trading and all that. But when we are talking about best sports robot trading, I mean, best robot sports trading or thereabout, the RoyalQ is the best sports robot. It's the best sports trading robot. Best sports trading robot is RoyalQ. So I'm going to explain to you better. So that is that about that. And even we're going to have class about it in our crypto class. We're going to have class. If you check the schedule, it is there. So I call it Plan B Bot Technical Training. Plan B Bot Technical Training. I'm referring to RoyalQ robots. Yeah.
Okay.
I found
Okay,
your question, sir.
Okay, yeah. So also maybe I'll try to, I do not know, maybe you have a private contact, maybe I can chat you up later today. So
okay, you are from which team? Because I discovered that some niche teams they do join my class also. So this is my daddy from Canada. I think you are from Mrs. Mary's team. So and Mrs. Mary has joined this thing. They have joined Niyi's team. Though Niyi got a contact from my group anyway, but she has ended up under Niyi, and that does not mean anything. So and I can see one of Mrs. Mary's team here from Canada. So you are on this call. So if I know your leader, so it will be easier for me to direct you back to that your leader. So if you are from Niyi's team, Niyi is also in RoyalQ. So I would rather advise you go and get the link from him. So who is your team leader, sir? Hello? Hello?
Hello, sorry.
Hello?
I got cut off.
Okay. Go ahead,
Yeah,
sir. You want to say something?
Yeah, I do not have a leader because I'm also a RoyalQ user. So
Okay.
just want to get more advice from you. That's why I try to contact you.
Okay. I think I have my WhatsApp contact on this chat. Check my check my recent post here. You're going to find my contacts there. Chat me up so that we can talk more better on WhatsApp.
Okay, sir. Thanks.
All right, you're welcome. Yeah. So 1 minute, please. Hello. Hello,
sir. You're welcome, sir.
Yeah, hello. Yeah, hello, Mr. Juma. Hello.
We can hear you, sir.
Okay, thank you. Hi, I think Mr. Larry was saying something. I think I've answered him, right? Or am I the one saying something? What I've been? I quickly received call. I'm sorry.
You've already answered my question.
All right, sir. Okay. So, Mr. Millions Thinker. Mr. Millions Thinker want to ask question. Is it Millions Mind or Millions Thinker? Mr. Mayowa from Akure. Unmute your microphone, sir, and speak up. Mr. Mayowa, go ahead, sir. We are waiting for you, Mr. Mayowa, so that we can leave the class for today. Hello, Mr. Mayowa, are you there? Hello, Mr. Mayowa.
Hello, sir.
Hello, Mr. Angela.
Yes, sir. Before you close the class, you said you want to tell us about the indicators and some other things.
Oh, it's not today. That's not today's job. The people that want that we apply for our crypto class. I mean, Crypto Academy. Okay. I've shared you people the terms and conditions. Once you apply for the crypto class, you'll be added to our Crypto Plan B Academy group on Telegram also. Plan B Academy group, we have class for that. So then we start with you from scratch, from candlestick pattern and all that. So people that I realize that they are good in candlestick, I may not even waste your time. So the next thing I'm going to teach you price action. When I teach you price action, because price action has been my secret. When you good at price action, you stress less in analyzing markets. when you know price action. You won't stress yourself too much on analyzing markets once you know price action. I'm going to teach you people price action. The next thing, then I'm going to connect you to the indicator. Are you getting now? Okay.
Okay. I am in intermediate class of that academy.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Then okay, that's good. I'm going to see how we're going to do that. I think we'll be having class on Thursday and Friday and Saturdays. So meaning that your own class fall on Friday, because beginners class on Thursday by 8:30 p.m., intermediates Friday, advanced Saturdays. Okay, good. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Sir Kings, unmute your microphone and speak, sir. Sir Kings, unmute your microphone and speak up. Hello, Sir Kings. Unmute your microphone and speak. Oh, Sir Kings, are you still there? Hello, Sir Kings. And let me tell you, people, if the signal is not, if you don't see signal, don't always be in a hurry to go to trade. Though the analysts that are not giving you signal, they know why they are not releasing signal. When they discover that the market is not really good at that time for you to enter, so to protect your capital, they might not send any signal. So don't be in hurry or in haste that where's signal? I hope you understand that. Okay. So, Sir Kings.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, everybody. Please, I joined late. I want to ask, how can one register and how much for the academy?
You can check the terms and conditions that I just posted on this particular channel this morning, so you get it better there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So, Mr. Yusuf, you're welcome. Mr. David, you can give us closing remark and share us your testimony about the strategy we are using in futures. Quickly brief us the strategy and close the meeting for the day. Mr. David, or you are busy at work? Hello, Mr. David, are you there? Oh, Mr. David is not here.
Yes, sir. Hello.
Okay, yeah, go ahead, sir.
Oh, sorry. I think lifting of the hand was a mistake. I didn't intend to ask any question. Thank you.
Yeah, I just wanted to share your testimony about the strategy. Close the meeting for the
day. Okay, yeah. In fact, since 2 weeks I joined the CoinW, I experienced some dangerous losses. In fact, my entire portfolio was stripped down to less than half. 60% of my portfolio went off. Until last week's Tuesday or Wednesday, when you noticed this liquidation and called for a rescue mission call. In that rescue mission call, you shared this money management strategy to all of us. In fact, since then, I scrapped off all the strategies that Mr. Mike and his crews have shared there, and I stick to your 3% money management strategy. In fact, since then, I have seen a considerable change in my trading experience. The two most important experiences I saw was on early Monday morning this week when I entered a particular trade on Ethereum. The signal was released by Mike and we all jumped in. Before you talk Jack, the entire market went down. In fact, it got to a level, my percentage or negative percentage ran to 100 and something percent. And because I was using cross margin, I wasn't afraid. The trade setting was managing the situation. At the end of the day, I came out of that trade with 47% profit. Another one happened yesterday with the Dodge. Early dawn, by around 6 a.m., Mr. Mike pushed out a signal, a Dodge and BTC, which I entered both signal immediately. And for all I know, the Dodge went down almost 230 something percent minus. But I was able to stay long in the trade. By then, a lot of them were crying on the platform that, hey, they have lost. A lot of them were sharing losses of their screens, from 50%, some 49%. But at the end of the day, the market bounced back towards yesterday afternoon or evening, and I came out with 21% profit. So I really have experienced and seen the effect of the 3% money management scheme. It's very, very efficient. Even now, the BTC I longed yesterday is, as I'm talking now, is minus 303%. But I am still in the trade. I am relaxed. I am not bothered because I applied strict money management. I know he can never get to that minus 1,000, but even if he get to that level, I'm still in the trade. So I really appreciate that strategy, and I implore every member of this group to stick to it, irrespective of what they are saying in that general group. They don't apply money management there. So I implore everybody to, if time is hard time, you come to realization of this new strategy by Moshood, and let us apply it and see the difference. So thank you very much. I appreciate. Even in that CoinW group, I saw the leader Mike was not happy. He was even protesting to the Chinese people that released that signal, and was even accusing them of manipulating his group, that everybody in the group are very angry, and why people were crying of liquidation. Then I was relaxed. At the end of the day, I came out of that trade with about 47%. So thank you. That's my part of testimonies to this new strategy.
Wow. Thank you, Mr. David. So, I think we've all had it. We've had it all. So please, everybody, let's stick to the money management strategy so that we can stay long in futures trading, so that it will not be a story that once upon a time, one time like that, I've once traded futures. So that if you don't want to become story or things of the past, then stick to money management in futures trading. Thank you all. Thank you for your time. I remain Mambo Self A. Moshood. Purple Sprite. Oh, we're about to close the meeting, but quickly ask a question because you have never for once asked a question in this my call. So,
good morning, sir.
Yeah, morning, bro.
Yeah, I don't understand that money management 3%. What are they talking about? I don't understand.
Okay. Now, how much is your total portfolio presently now?
1,000.
Now, 3% of $1,000 is $30. So meaning that if any signal is being released, you don't trade more than $30. You use $30 to pick that trade. That is 3% of $1,000.
Okay.
I get it now. So then you now put, if you want to stick to my strategy, you now make sure that your leverage, they used to use 30x on CoinW. You reduce your leverage to 20x. Then you now change that isolated to cross.
Cross and split.
No. Cross and merge. Cross and merge. Then cross and merge, then 20x. So by the time you have it like that, when the second signal has been released, you use another $30. The third signal, by the time you get the third signal, don't open the fifth signal until any of the three signals come out of the trade.
Okay.
So don't have more than 3 positions at a time. So by the time why we are doing that is no other reason, so that when market go against us or suddenly there's manipulation like this, by the time if you use cross, when you are in minus 100, you normally liquidate, right? On isolated.
Yeah.
But in this kind of strategy, now when you are in minus 100, you don't need to panic. You get to minus 150. You just be going to your remaining portfolio to buy this thing, to buy position for you, so that you will not get liquidated. It will be extending your liquidation period. You will be extending it. Before you can get liquidated, is when it has taken $30 in the numbers of you, the balance you have. Let's say, for instance, you have 1,000. How many? And you have traded like 3 coins, $90. So mean that before you can get liquidated, it is about when you are in minus 1,000%.
Okay.
So that's when you can get liquidated, and all your $1,000 is gone. But if the market reverses, goes to like minus 300, minus 400, minus 500, and bounce back, you can see later close at profit. It has happened to some people. That's the testimony the guy just shared now. So that man traded, and he was in minus one something. He was once in minus 230, but because of the cross of the thing, while other people have been liquidated, the market reverses and later came out of the market with profits. I get it now. With that kind of strategy, one can open the trade and go to sleep. When it take profit, it go to close. When it go other way around, no panic that my money is gone. So if God will have it, when any big crash like this will happen, in fact, if you can have up to like just one coin in trade, wow, it should have been better. Meaning that before you can get liquidated, it will be $30 in 1,000 time. As in, are you guessing now? $30 inside the 1,000. Yeah. So how many $30 can we have in 1,000? You can see that it's around. Is that not up to like 3,000? Yes, it will be up to like 3,000 like that. So meaning that before you can get liquidated, it will be when market goes to like minus 3,000.
Okay.
You have to like 33. So that's the secret.
Yeah, I understand now.
Thank you. Yeah. Okay, Mr. Moses. Mr. Moses, let me quickly allow you to ask a question that we can close for the day. I'm tired. I know sleep throughout the night. Mr. Moses Ajile, go ahead, sir. Let me. Your question will be the last question for the day. Mr. Moses Ajile, Daddy from Okene. Unmute your microphone. Hello, Mr. Moses Ajile. Are you there? Okay, so Daddy couldn't unmute his microphone. So thank you, everyone. I'm going to upload this call on my YouTube channel. So I'm going to share it on I will share it to all of my.
Yes, sir.
Okay, go ahead, sir. Hello, we are waiting for you.
Yes, sir. I just want to thank you, sir, for all your efforts. I wish you the best of luck in life. Thank you very much, sir.
So I wanted to demonstrate how you can trade on KuCoin futures and PointW futures this morning, but time does not permit us to do so. Maybe probably on Friday.
Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody. Let's unmute our microphone and say bye-bye to one another. Mr. Agbadebo, you are starting, sir.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, everyone.
We really appreciate your effort, sir.
It's a pleasure, sir.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank
Bye,
you.
everybody. Have a blessed day.
You're welcome, man.
Have a pleasant day ahead.
And you too, sir. Thank you, sir. Mr. Efficient, you're welcome. Bye-bye. Bye. Alhaji Yusuf. Well done, sir. Mr. Prince, you're welcome.
Well done, my Oga.
Yeah, Mr. Yusuf. Let me stop the recording.